Nation. It's your boy Turf. Here live and direct. It's gonna be a rough one. It's always gonna be a rough one at this point moving forward. I think we all kind of understand that. Let me see. I gotta see if I can hear some of my music though, man. I don't hear my music going. So let me see if I can figure that part out. I don't see my music, and y'all know how I feel about my music. Gotta have some kind of music, right? Right? Gotta have some music, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Now I hear it. So, as you know, Turf always struggle streaming, so let me know if everything sounds good. It's not that time for the show yet, but I just want to make sure my dog knows I see him in the building. Raider Mike. Appreciate you for coming through, my boy. Hope you enjoy the show. Yeah, I got a little bit of a different setup tonight. So I definitely absolutely need everyone's thoughts on, how things are going right now. Got a few new things going on. We'll talk about it, you know what I'm saying, as we go through. But I see people pulling up, so that's what's most important. That's all that matters. And as y'all know, man, it is time to get busy. Raider Nation, good evening. Tonight, we're not holding back. We're not sugarcoating. And we definitely not pretending everything is fine. Because after what happened this weekend against the Chargers, we have a lot to talk about. It is bugging me that I cannot seem to get TikTok running, and TikTok is a staple. Let me look and see if I can get TikTok rolling for the TikTok crowd, because as we know, TikTok is real, and we get a lot of love from TikTok, man. Shout out to far and wide. I want to make sure I can get this popping. Yeah, so I don't know what we do for the rest of the season. How does that sound? How's the music and the sound? Does everything sound good? Am I too loud? You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure all of that stuff is going well. We're going to get our TikTok brothers and sisters in here shortly. I have a good feeling. There's a lot of people that have something to say. In terms of, In terms of what's going on in the league, man. It's a tough season. It's a tough season. Look, 31-14 scoreboard. It wasn't just a loss, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's an echo. See, there we go. Thank you, brothers. I appreciate that. Echo badly. Let me see. Some voice isolation. We cannot afford to have bad echoes. You know what I'm saying? So let's make sure we fix that. I know what it might be. Did that do it for me right there? Yeah. Echoing a little bit. Hopefully that might have fixed it right there. Let me see. Let me look and see if I got any of these on when they shouldn't be. I think I'm good. Yeah, off. Monitor off. Yeah. Monitor. Yeah, I think I'm good. Is it still echoing? Somebody let your boy Turf know if it's still echoing. I'm hoping I got this thing resolved. Like I said, I got a new setup. Turf is always trying something new and different for y'all. Hopefully we're good. Yes. Okay, we are good. I figured it out. I had something double. My panel voice was coming through twice. So. All right, we good. We Gucci. We ready to dive into this thing, man. Look, this game was a statement. Not only a wake-up call, a straight-up reminder that If you don't show up in this league, they will all show up. And right now, the Raiders are absolutely at the bottom of the barrel in terms of the AFC, in terms of our division, literally in terms of everything. So, I mean, the ugly first. Let's just jump right into the ugly. The truth, the raw, unfiltered, ugly, nasty truth. We gave up 190. Hey, I told the fellas Vidal was going for $122 TDs before the game started. I should have pulled that. I should have pulled those receipts. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you're winning football games like that. I don't care who your quarterback is, who the coach is, or what game plan you got. It's a death sentence. You cannot have people run the rock on you like that. 59-yard touchdown run right after that. Bro, defensively, gasping for air was an understatement. Offensively, forget sputtering, ladies and gentlemen. We stalled out in traffic. Look, at this point, all we can do is laugh. I really wouldn't know what else to say or try to do from that respect. I mean, what can you do? What is available for you to do at this point? You guys tell me. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and go live on TikTok right now. Let me see how I can get this popping. Continue to live. Let's see if we can pull them up. Let's see if we can pull them up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let me see. Continue live. Oh, I'm still live. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. I thought I knew what was going on. Let me find out. Let me find out. I am. And live, you know what? I'm going to go live again. This is from my TikTok people. Yeah, here we go. TikTok. Ultimate Raider fan. Yep. Let me see. Interview. Ultimate Raider fan. Lost to Chargers. Let's do it. And we are live. Shout out to our TikTok brethren and sisters that will be coming through, because I know they come through. Let me go ahead and pull this up on TikTok. You know, I need to also find out if Kick is going. I need some help. I need some people. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some people on board with me to test and make sure everything is going the way expected. But the live is looking good on TikTok finally. Apologies to all of my TikTok people. Y'all know how much I love y'all. Y'all really come through for it, for the most part. So yeah, we appreciate you. And yeah, let's just go on ahead and move on to the next segment. Y'all know how Turk gets down. Oh, where's my Chat Lives Matter banner? I gotta figure that out for my vertical streams. But y'all know how we do. We 10 minutes already in, but we got people in the building. We got Raider Paul. Appreciate you, Raider Paul, for coming through. Hope you enjoy this show as always, my dude. Turk, sack time. Everybody coming through. We got Geo Max 72 in the building. Raider Nation. Appreciate you for coming through, my brother. Hope you enjoy the show. As always, let me see. Trying to get all this stuff situated here. There we go. Got that down. All right, let's see who else we got in the building. Y'all already know. It's a staple, bro. That's that man, Marcus Banks. Turk, much respect to you always, my brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Absolutely hope you enjoy the show. We got Miles, 2316 in the building. What's cracking, Miles? Raiders fans deserve so much better. Man, you have no idea. I could not agree with you more. It's really bad at this point. It's really, really bad. I don't know what else to say. I think Gio kind of hit it on the head right here with this one. I don't think Einstein could figure out a formula for the Raiders to get their ish together. Absolute garbage at its finest. Sadly, year one of a rebuild isn't even on the radar. I agree, man. I think you are 100% correct. It's that bad. It is that bad, and there's no other way around it, man. There's no other way around it. I'm sure we will get our people in, but we got Tyrone Chappelle. He's in the building. He's looking through TikTok. If you don't mind, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and last but not least, the notification, so that way you know when your boy is on and you don't miss all this. Yeah, and you're right. You are absolutely right, Sack Tom. I need a producer. I'm pretty sure Instagram is rolling. I'm pretty sure we got everything rolling in terms of YouTube. But where I'm lost right now, fellas and ladies, I'm lost in terms of Kick. I'm lost in terms of X. I'm lost in terms of, what's the other one? We got TikTok running. So, I don't know. No worries. It's on me. It's my job. I got to do it all. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to figure that part out. But anyways, I'm just going to dive into this before we go right into the real hardcore raw numbers. But, yeah, let's take offense, man. Geno Smith got sacked 5 times. Pressured on over a third of his dropbacks. And that's not just a scheme issue. That's blown protection, missed blocks, miscommunication, all of it. The run game. I'm in my Michael Myers stance. Yeah. Barely visible. 17.6% success rate. It's not NFL level production. That's past waving a white flag, ladies and gentlemen. If that's all you're getting accomplished in an NFL game, it's curtains. It's game over. And receivers? Look, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Do y'all want me to start lying to y'all to make y'all feel better? Or I really have no idea on how to go about this. I think it's very obvious that we are really, really hurt receiver-wise. It's rough out here. It's not for the faint of hearts. I mean, there's no separation. Routes, crazy. Timing, wild. I don't know what else to say, man. I've heard JT the Brick, I think. He was the one today that said it loud and clear. This is by far the worst offense the Raiders have ever seen in its existence. That is saying a lot. I mean a lot, if you ask me. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, it's just ugly all the way around. We don't have good players, and we're not well coached. Not well coached, man. Penalties, misreads, poor situational awareness. It's so bad. It is so bad. We've seen bad football before, ladies and gentlemen. Hell, we've seen it this season, but this was some kind of special bad. It was some kind of special bad. Some kind of special bad. Yeah. I mean, Look, let's look at it this way. Bright spots. We have some bright spots, right? Before we drown in negativity 100% of the show. I mean, I'm not going to say 100% of the show, but look, I'm going to keep it real over here. And that's something else I'm going to bring in before we dive into the numbers, because apparently, for whatever reason, people think or seem to believe that, you know, you shouldn't kick your team when they're down. Shout out to JT the Brick, man. I understand the sentiment. There's a lot of sentiments going on. Last week, shout out to Nina and Mike, my people in section 135 front row. I mean, just a lot of craziness going on. Just an awful lot of people with, you know, a lot to say. Again, kicking the team when they're down. First and foremost, no team should be capable of allowing their fans to kick them any harder than they're kicking themselves, first and foremost. So I kind of don't buy that, kicking your team when they're down. I mean, we're just in a bad place. I get it. He's definitely getting paid by the Raiders. I mean, regardless of what he's saying, in terms of how everybody else is out here for clicks and so forth. Y'all know I'm not out here doing this for clicks in any way. Well, I'm doing it for clicks in way, shape, or form, but you know what I mean. I don't have this extravagant, subscription, list and membership, and I do this for the love of the game. I played football all my life. It literally was my life all the way up until it wasn't, after having to be forced to graduate college because my eligibility was over, right? And that's just the way it goes. So I'm just going to get that out the way immediately, effectively, in terms of all this talking nonsense of, are you a real fan? Or, all that kind of, man, please miss me with that. Like I've already said, I've spent way more money than most. Way more money than most, particularly in the first 4 years of the Raiders moving to Las Vegas. So I think I have more than enough skin in the game to say what I want to say. So back to it. There were some bright spots, man. We all know that number one main one. That's Brock Bowers, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Bowers he's the guy. Throughout all this chaos, nonsense, ridiculousness, he pulled in the tutty, right? You can consider that talent and focus when you don't have a quarterback, when you don't have an offensive line, and everything is just completely downhill offensively. I mean, you got a pouting rookie running back, and I'm on his ass. I'm sorry. Ashton Jeanty, I am on you like white on rice. So sorry, not really sorry, but it is what it is, man. I mean, you of all people, I was hoping you would be somewhat of a spark, that grit and attitude that the Raiders need and have had in years. Haven't had it in years in terms of the right types of players. You just not it right now, man. You're too busy pouting about you're not doing the little thing. It's just so much I could talk about, and we all know why you've gotten away with it. At least I like to think I know why you've gotten away with it. And I'm going to continue to toot that horn until I see something different from everybody out there. Straight up. That's just the way it's going to be from Turk. Sorry to tell you, that's just how it's going to be. We got Fantasy Blunders in the building. We got VRXK in the building. We got Jerome Rowe in the building. We got Grace in the building. We got Ryan, Rob Easy, and Albert Dennis 859. TNA in the building. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the show. Sat, absolutely right. We got that same Raider clock. I know what you're talking about. I believe it's you from Cali. You have to. I don't know any Raider fan that doesn't have this, that's of age. Believe it or not, I got that from my coach, man. Shout out to Coach Chris Smith. This guy's a monster. He still does all these Spartans, etc. He's not that much older than me, but he's still a generation older. I want to say at least 4 or 5 years older than me. And that man looks 10, 15 years younger than me. So shout out to Coach. Man, we got my dog in the building. Gunsmoke. Appreciate you for coming through, my dude. Hope you enjoy the show. It's been a while. Hope everything's good, man. I know it's not really in terms of what we here for, but we got to go through it, man. That was the promise I made, right? No more backing out and being mad because the season's over, if you will. Not going to go down that route. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do it like this. Shout out to Black Honey Money Jones. Wow, Gino be cooking. What you think? Crosby to Seattle for 2 firsts? Man, I know you over there, Joe. I know you over there, Joe. We got Nick Overman in the building. Blaming Janty is funny. I think it might be that O-line. Oh, see? So clearly Nick is very brand new. Not only to myself, and maybe the TRS members. Shout out to the Raider Syndicate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cheeto Linus, right? The Raider Rundown, hardest working man in business, the Severe Raider. And last but not least, man, that Shield Squad be thick, Chris and Protect the Shield podcast. So yeah, let me fill you in a little bit on this one, Nick. The bottom line is we never, ever, ever wanted to draft Janty at 6 because of exactly what you're saying, right? I'm not on Janty because I think he's a bad player. I'm not on Janty because I think he could or should be doing more than what he's doing. I'm not on Janty about any of those things. For one, I am a running back. That was what I did while I played the game. So it's different for me when I'm evaluating and I'm on your behind, because I'm on your behind like a coach. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we draft you 6. Number 6, right? I mean, again, so I got to tell you, Nick, you tell me what all-time great running back that you know of that didn't immediately flash, and it didn't matter who it was. It didn't matter what offensive line he had. It didn't matter what quarterback or the lack of that. None of those things mattered, man. None of that stuff mattered. And I see the entitlement. Do you not see the entitlement? Like, I could talk about Janty for an hour and it's not good. And I think he would even agree with me on the things that I'm pointing out. First off and foremost, you're a rookie pouting about getting touches. Did you hear any other rookie in the league pouting about getting touches, regardless of if they're right, wrong, or indifferent? That right there in itself tells me he feels a little bit entitled. I don't know any rookies. I don't care if you're the first one picked that's out there sulking, kind of, you know, hitting you with I need to get more touches, telling you how to use him, etc. That's number 1. That's number 1, Nick. Number 2, this dude is Kevin Samuels, bro. I already just said it. I don't see the special. I never did. He played in the Mountain West. Everybody that, you know, has the ability to break tackles well, does well at those levels in terms of college and NCAA. This is the NFL, man. You're not just breaking tackles all game, every game for 16 games a season, and then you're going to get in the playoffs? Come on, man. You gotta have better. You gotta have a better arsenal in your game than just running people over. He can't make the first person miss. I mean, it's obvious. It's not his thing. It never was his thing. If you go back and look at the tape, I've been telling y'all forever. He's the downhill runner. He's an off-tackle downhill guy. He's not shifty. That's just not his game. You know. So there's a lot of reasons, man. Look, I don't think he's a bad player. He was a horrible pick. Horrible. And I think you would agree with that. We have no line. We have no quarterback. We have no number 1 wide receiver. Stop saying Brock Bowers is it because he's a tight end. And I don't care what you do, he's a tight end. He's not our number 1 wide receiver. He is, but he's not. I mean, it's obvious. So, there's so much context, Nick, but I'd never seen you before, man. So I thought you at least deserved that, to hear that, right? Because I'd be looking at me a little wild too if I didn't have any context, know who I am, and, you know, my background, that kind of stuff, in terms of why I'm so on his behind, you know. So that's what that is, man. That's what that is. Yeah, you a Panthers fan. Shoot, y'all got the hottest man rolling right now. That's Carolina Mike, man. If you had 150,000, right? Hey, I'm a Carolina Mike fan, bro. I'm about to get me some leather pants and follow in his footsteps. Our brother's having a blast, man. It's good to see. Hey, I don't know, man. Y'all have made some mistakes, Nick, but I like the direction y'all are going. I absolutely like the direction y'all are going. You know what I'm saying? Geo Max 72. Maybe Janty playing his cards to get traded. Hey, it's not a bad take. It's not a bad take at all. It's not a bad take, man. Yeah. Whew, it is. I don't know what's going on in that situation. So we're just going to have to look and see. We're going to have to pay attention to. We got Black Honey Money back. Come on, Gino. He just be burnt. You really not feeling the Crosby trade. You're a funny dude, man. I appreciate it. We got Box Friending in the building. What's going on, Box Friending? How was your day? My day was great. You know, just got back from my son's band concert. He did well. He did outstanding. I could hear that euphonium through the whole entire ensemble. So shout out to Trey there. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But look, as Pigs said, like when Jamal Lewis went to the Ravens, that was a smart first round pick. We all remember that. And he delivered. And Jamal Lewis was special. Come on. See, that's all I'm trying to say, Nick. When it comes to Janty is going to be a good running back. And for all we know, he may even turn out to be a great running back. It's very possible. It's just it didn't make sense for us to draft him where we did. I think everyone will agree to that for the most part, man. Everyone will agree to that. You know, it is what it is, man. And we just got to live with it. We just got to live with it. So, all right, so let's keep on track. You know, we got some defensive moments. Defensively, ladies and gentlemen, we are completely broken. We bent, we broke. Yeah, sure, we had some pressure. We had some big hits. You know, we had some pick. We had a pick, right? Shout out to Caillou. Finally. Something. But still nowhere clear. Nowhere clear as far as it to be enough. Nowhere clear, man. Nowhere clear. So, stats by the numbers offensively. Y'all ready for this doozy? 156 total yards. Nick, I think your boy, I'm in my Michael Myers stance. I think he only had like 30 yards on like, I don't know what, 20 carries. Who knows? It got awful. And again, I get it. I get it. No line. Plenty of running backs that did things with no line. No quarterback. Plenty of running backs that did things with no quarterback. I mean, the number one running back, I'll always bring up that probably didn't have much of anything, and that's Barry Sanders. And we all know what Barry Sanders did. If Barry Sanders even played 5 more years, he'd have owned everything, for every record, for everybody. Period. So, you know, 156 total yards offensively. That is not competitive. It's not NFL football. It's one of his best marks all season. 78.3 completion percentage, bro. This is so bad. 14 points. Tells you everything about our protection problems. And that is kind of a part of the problem, which is why it made no sense. So let me explain it to you this way, Nick, and I know you'll get this, just as anybody else will, because I'm going to keep bringing up all of this stuff, man. I'm going to keep bringing this up. So everybody, including the Patriots themselves, agreed and believed that we were on the same playing field. The Raiders and the Patriots look like the exact same team. The exact same team. Everywhere. We had no offensive line. They had no offensive line. We had no quarterback. Hey, Drake May was not proven. Blue turd. This dummy right here said that Drake May was the next Mitch Trubisky. Yeah. Look, I've had some horrible takes. That might go down as the worst take of all time. I'm sorry, Drake May. Calling you Mitch Trubisky, that was so out of line. That one was out of line. I was out of line with that one. I deserve to be roasted for that. But we were even Steven. Nick. Who did I want? Offensive lineman. Who I really truly wanted, to tell you the truth, Nick, in the draft, was that kid Mason Graham, Michigan, defensive tackle. That's who I really want. Pair him up with Max and let's see what's popping. That's what I wanted, but we decided to go with a running back. What did the Patriots do? They got that kid from LSU, I think, that Will Campbell kid. Only probably one of the reasons they're 10-2 right now. Even though he hurt, they actually got Mumford. Oh, it's so bad. But yes, that's what they did. Their first draft pick, they got a lineman to help out Drake May. We pick up a running back, mind you, isn't even the best running back of this draft. He isn't even in the top 5. I don't even see him in the top 5. And I think at the end of the season, you're going to see he's not. Not only is he not the best running back of this draft class, I don't even think he's in the top 3. I don't even think he's in the top 3 discussion. You know what I'm saying? Not even close. I did see a question here, man. I saw a question I want to answer. Mr. Talk Show Land is in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. I hope you enjoy the show. Important question. Do you think Ashton Jancy would be Rookie of the Year if he played with a better O-line? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, I think Judkins is probably going to be somebody that absolutely is a monster in this league. We all know he has no quarterback as of right now with rookies, right? And I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan. Yes, I'm saying he has no quarterback. He clearly has no offensive line. And he doesn't even have, I think he's got like 60 less carries than Ashton Jancy. But guess who has more yards? See what I'm trying to say, Nick? See how the good old stats and numbers, don't get me wrong, they can come to hurt you too. But in this scenario, it's helping my take. Again, you got Judkins. You got what the Patriots did in the second round. Travion Henderson. I picked him as being 1A. And then I also had Amarian Hampton as 1A. Excuse me. Amarian Hampton was 1A. And then I had Travion Henderson as 1B for the best running back of this draft class. And then I picked, I want to say, Judkins. I had 3rd. I had the kid Johnson from Iowa at 4th. And then I believe I put Jansen at 5th as far as the 5th best back out of this draft. Just straight off of, what I'd seen. The special, the hit factor, all those things. And that's where we at with it, man. I think that's fair. And I bet if we went and looked at the stats for the season, which I'm going to tickle my fancy there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to tickle my fancy there and go and check that out. Let me see. NFL rookie running back yards 2025. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. So, I forgot about the undrafted kid, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. That kid, hey, I saw him, I want to say, in the Senior Bowl. But anywho, top rookie running backs, rushing yards of this class. Number one right now with 758 rushing yards, Quinshawn Judkins. Ashton Janty is right behind him with 158 yards more. I'm not even going to go into how many more carries Ashton has because I can assure you it is monstrous. Travion Henderson right behind Ashton Janty at 560 yards. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 500 right behind him. You got LaQuint Allen Jr. and R.J. Harvey. Again, R.J. Harvey. I had R.J. Harvey high on my list. Top 10 running back. Basil Tootin, kid from Virginia Tech. He's at the Jaguars, I believe. Another 4.2, 4.3, 40. Heck, the freaking Browns got Sampson, too, I believe. The kid from Tennessee. Bro, there are so many running backs. That's another reason why it made absolute 0 sense. 0 cents. It made no sense to go get that guy. At number 6, you needed a freaking line. Yes. Paul Campbell, because I think he's out, right? Is he out for the season? I'm not sure. All I know is, rough injury. Couldn't happen at a worse time. And if you didn't know, shameless plug, Thursday nights, your boy Turf and Spin, dead in the water, even though I think we need to make a name change. 1 dead in the water, 18 dead in the water. I don't know. But bottom line is, they ain't dead in the water. We are absolutely on our own in terms of that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. But look, you can go do that legwork on the stats, and I can assure you, you're not, as a person, as a team that drafted what they thought was the best running back in the draft, in my opinion, you got a dud in that respect. You were sold a bag of goods out of the Mountain West, and it's showing up just like the Mountain West. I don't even think the Mountain West, a team that, if they ever even have a team make it to the playoffs, I doubt they'll ever win a game. Mountain West is the worst conference in college football. 1A. You might as well put it in the FCS. I mean, at this point, you can swap out the Mountain West for the Big Sky Conference and the FCS, and I don't think you see any difference. I think you'd be looking at the exact same thing. Straight up, you'd be looking at the exact same thing. We got Biggs. I've got Judkins as well on my roster. Also Scatterboo before he was injured. I'm all in on rookie running backs. I'm trying to tell you, man, there's so many of them out there. They were a dime a dozen, which is why it made no sense to pick this guy. It made 0 sense to pick this guy. I don't know any other way to tell y'all. It made 0 sense to pick this guy. 0. So, I don't know. Somebody check X, man. Let me know if X is popping on the Ultimate Raider Plan 32. I also need to see if Kick is going, if Facebook is going. Anybody want to try those things out for me? Let the boy know, man. Let me know, because this is my first run at this one tonight. So I'm trying my best. All right, let me make sure I shout out my people. Y'all know how it goes in in TikTok world, I love that y'all come through. We got action in the building. We got Edward Hargraves in the building. Joseph G. We got Granny Share. What's cracking, Granny Share? We got Dan XL. I don't know. We got Terry Woody in the building. We got Steven Spain, 402. Life is Good is in the building. We got Sleepy 723. We got Pops, and we got Steven C. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Absolutely hope you enjoy the show. All right, we are way over time, but guess what? It's all good because we pretty much got through a lot of what I wanted to get through before the infamous numbers game. Yeah, here we go. This is so annoying. I don't know why I do this to myself. I am a glut for punishment. I'm a glut for punishment. But this is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what we signed up for. It's just the way it goes. So, I mean, we see Gino's numbers. It was his best game of the season. That's wild. That's wild. The fact I'm saying that is just wild to me. It's just wild to me. But hey, 78%, right? He actually had a QBR of 59. I mean, for the first time, he actually got a pick that I don't think was his fault. It was a wild, weird pick. Very interesting. Just a great play. Can't catch a break. You know, I'll just be honest. From that respect right there, that's the way it looks. Can't catch a break. So, I mean, hey, it's what you're going to deal with, right? You're going to deal with those things. He was sacked 5 times for a total of 40 yards and loss. But he had 2 touchdowns, man. He had 2 touchdowns. What are you going to do? What are you going to say, right? Now, this is just the problem. And again, I get it. You guys are saying he has no line, right? You know what I mean? All that good stuff. And yeah. It's Ashton Jansen, 15 carries for 31 yards, averaging 2.1 yards a carry. The longest run was for 9 yards. Not even the first down for his longest run. Yeah, it's ugly. Corey Duncan, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Hello, Rodent Nation from Jersey. It's my neck of the woods, man. CT in the building. We got Juan Salinas, J4E. Go Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all are definitely on your way downhill as well, Juan. Yes, you are correct, though, Juan. You are correct. And yes, we are embarrassed. And yes, you are right. Every year, same for the Raiders. Every year. Yep. There's nothing else we can do. Herbert's passer rating 102.3. But guess what? Actually, it was one. I don't know what that. Yeah, I don't know. In any event, it's irrelevant because I mean he won the game. He won the game, guys. Justin Herbert did his job. The guy who really hurt us. But no, I knew he was going to run through us. Just push straight through us. It was not good. It was not good. Not good at all. So, I don't know. I don't know what else. Oh, stop crying, Juan. Juan Salinas is out there talking greasy. Stop crying, huh? I think you're gonna be the one crying this weekend when your Chiefs finally missed the playoffs for the first time in I don't know how long. but it's not looking good, Juan. It's not looking good for you. It's not looking good. I digress. Let's get back to the stats. Let's get back to the numbers. So, Ashton Janty, 15 carries, 31 yards. I mean, Raheem Mostert, 1 carry, 6 yards. Geno Smith, 2 carries, -6 yards. I just don't know what you say to this. I mean, as you can see, we have the X factors, right? That's why you see Vidal up there, on top of the fact of me having Bowers on the left, right? Because those were the X factors offensively, if you ask me. And their numbers showed it. You know what I mean? Again, Kimani Vidal, 25 carries, 126 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry in the tutty. What are you going to do with that? Other than just have to eat it. It's nothing we can do. It's no way getting around it. I really don't know what else to say from that respect. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to that show. Still doing great. Too bad our Raiders. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say offensively, right? In terms of passing and rushing. Clearly, Brock Bowers was the best thing we've had. 4 receptions, 63 yards, average 15, touch, and 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? He's all we got. That's all we got, ladies and gentlemen. There's no other way around. It's all we got. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do. I don't know. I really don't know. We got Mr. Talk Show. Another question. Has the Patriots been using Trayvon Henderson wrongly? I would say yes, initially. Initially, yes, because actually they weren't using them at all, right? And then I started hearing things out of camp. Oh, he's not having a hard time picking up the offense. All this nonsense that everybody and their mom knew. It's impossible. I mean, we all saw what that kid did at Ohio State. And I mean, we saw what he did in preseason. Come on, man. What that is that you're just doing something that makes no sense to be way too complicated, making things too complicated. And now people can't play fast. They can't play out of their mind, right? That's what that was, in my opinion. So I think that's what you saw, Mr. Talk Show. I think you saw that McDaniels was trying to figure this thing out, put him in bad situations, started to not look so well for whatever reason, maybe confidence. I have no idea. But he's absolutely a back to be reckoned with. And in fact, that by the end of the season, he might end up being the best running back. This trash class, as I kind of put it. And the truth is, I think he potentially will be. Yeah, I think I had him as 1B. The only reason I think you see issues with Omari and Hampton is because of what happened, right? His whole offensive line. I think he lost 2 offensive linemen. He got injured himself. So I think that's the only reason you're seeing 1A look like 1A. In terms of me, how I, pick these guys. As far as running backs in the draft, man. So, yeah, and you are absolutely right, Juan. It is going to be all right. W answer, wrong answer? Is that what you're saying, Mr. Talk Show? That's the wrong answer as far as Patriots using Trayvon Henderson wrongly? I thought they were. I think they're doing a much better job right now, and I think they're going to learn that he's somebody they should have been leaning on a little bit more and probably would have fared a lot better, especially playing us. I didn't run him at all, and I was very thankful. It's the only reason we won that game, ladies and gentlemen, because they didn't run Trayvon Henderson. On top of the fact, I think, Vrabel might have had some, he might have had some issues, right? First time coaching at home, jitters is, really home. Like, that's right. We all know the backstory. So I really think he just allowed it all to get in his head a little bit and got out coached by a veteran, Peter Carroll. Shout out to Peter, because that's the only time you have me flip flopping, Peter. I'm done with flip flopping now. You were a great coach. You are a Hall of Fame coach. Shout out to Peter Carroll. You are a Hall of Fame coach. 100%. No one's taking anything away from you. It's over. It's over. I mean, this is the other thing too, and I get it. But this is one of the reasons why I'm actually looking to go young. And look, I'm no spring chicken. I'm 50. A lot of these coaches, man, I'm starting to be the old guy and being older than even the coaches at this point. But I'm ready to see some young blood. I mean, let's be real here. Pete, you're still in one of the best jobs on the planet. And it's time to let it go, bro. It's time to move on. It's time to give somebody else that chance. You had a great run. You did fantastic, man. I mean, you got your Super Bowl wins. You got your players, your guys. Everybody considers you a player's coach. I've never heard a player say anything bad. It's time to roll. I think we'll see some players say a few things bad now. JPJ, to name one, right? Who else did they mess around with? That made no sense. There's so much that happened throughout these. Yeah, so that's where we are. That's where we are with this. Hey, Ashton Jeanty, he had almost more yards receiving than he did rushing, and he averaged 5 yards a catch. And then my Michael Myers stance. Dude, I'm gonna bother you till you shake it. I don't know. Again, I saw the entitlement. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I'm hoping somebody calls me out if I'm going overboard, if I'm just way too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm hard on my players. Pause. Real talk. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hard on my players. I was hard on myself. I was hard on my teammates. I don't know no other way. Let's go big or go home. So, you got Jack Bush, 2 catches, 22 yards. Nobody had any touchdowns other than Brock. There's really not much to talk about. This offense is an absolute atrocious. It's definitely the worst offense I've ever seen in terms of Raider Nation. And I don't know any other way to go about it. I don't know what else you say about it. And we have, 6 more games left of this nonsense? 5 more games left of this nonsense? I don't know. We got to get through it, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get through it. Trey Tucker. Shout out to Trey, man. I don't know. He's been our best, but I don't know. We've dropped balls, right? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know, right? Like, we literally don't have a number 1 wide receiver. And a lot of people can say offensive line and Geno, but again, if I'm going to say the same thing for running backs, I'm going to say the same thing for wide receivers. I mean, the only wide receiver that I can say right now that really has a gripe, that's your boy Brown, A.J. Brown from the Eagles. Oh, boy. Oh, man. He's got a grievance. He's got a grievance for real. Outside of that, man, wide receivers learn how to get open, and it doesn't matter who their quarterback is. I mean, let's look at Joe Flacco. Joe been out there slinging that thing to Chase. Boy, he don't care. I'm throwing Chase 40 balls. He didn't care. And look what happened. Look at the return on his investment. It's clear as day, man. Clear as day. Mr. Talk Show Land. You can talk football. Last question, a big discussion across the dining table for my family at least. In your opinion, is Mac Jones overrated? Wow. It's a great question. It's an absolute great question. Mac Jones, I was ready to give up on him. I'm not going to lie. In terms of him being in Patriot land, it just didn't work. He was the most ready quarterback of his draft class, though, from what I remember. From what I remember and recall, he was it. But clearly, I don't know who that offensive coordinator was. It wasn't McDaniels, or was it? I don't know who the offensive coordinator was when Mac Jones was over in Patriot land. Then he went to, the Jaguars, I believe? I mean, the Jaguars are the Jaguars. I don't know what you can say about that, right? So, and then he finally found the quarterback match. Meaning, right? That dude from 49ers, man. Those are quarterback whisperers over there. Them shot Niners, man. Them dudes know what they're doing. So, yeah, I wouldn't say he's overrated, but I wouldn't say he's underrated. I think he's right where he should be. And that's the thing. I mean, do you keep going with him, right, or not, or right? And we saw Purdy struggling. It's an intriguing situation. It really is. That's a great question. I don't think he's overrated. I think he was overrated for where he played previous to getting to the 49ers. And that's why it's unfair for a lot of these quarterbacks. Look at Sam Darnold, right? There's still a couple of guys out there that might turn around and shock the world, right? That kid, Zach Wilson from BYU, he might turn around and shock the world. There's a couple of guys that just, I don't know, I don't think. Any Ohio State quarterback. I've never been high on Ohio State. Speaking of, that would be a question for you. You think C.J. Stroud is going to get that thing in the right direction? Or is he going to turn out to be a real true OSU quarterback? Anybody that watches football knows what that means, because there hasn't been a quarterback out of OSU yet to do anything. So, absolutely, Mr. Talk Show. Once again, bro, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. We're going to move on, man. We're going to move on to the defensive side of the ball, because at least there's some bright spots there, right? Some bright spots on the defensive side of the ball. And I think you see it at the top. And I was actually pleasantly surprised and pleased. I mean, it's not a good look when your strong safety is, leading in tackles. That means that they running all through you. I told y'all, Vidal, man, 25 touches, 126 yards. But Jeremy Chin, he showed up. He showed up and showed out, man. 17 total tackles, 8 solos. I mean, that's what you want out of your safety. Well, you would hope he had less. And you'd hope that your linebackers, right, would probably be at the top of this list. And I'll say we have one in Devin White. 11 tackles total. 5 solo. Middle linebacker. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. And I mean, obviously, the heart, the soul of this team, Max Crosby, 9 total tackles, 6 solo, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for losses, and 2 quarterback hits. That's 2 sacks. Max being Max. That's a question. That's a big question for a lot of people. What do you do with Max? Honestly, he's just being wasted. honest truth is, so is Brock Bowers. That's not a popular. Like, we definitely not. You're not giving up Brock Bowers in any way, shape, or form. But Max, I think you could put Max on layaway. Get you some first rounders. Let him go win something. Bring him back home. That's my thoughts. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's where I would go with it, man. I think it would be great. It would be great to see something along those lines. Yes, that would be fantastic. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that works. I doubt he goes anywhere. I doubt any trades happen, right? Let's just go down the list. I mean, Adam Butler, he's been playing. 6 total tackles, a solo. I mean, you're talking about an interior tackle, right? Thomas Booker, 5 total tackles, 3 solos, right? Darian Porter, he's getting some burn, guys. He's getting some run, right? Jamal Adams, we thought he was gonna, produce a little bit more, and then it just goes downhill from there. It just goes downhill. Oh, it's so sad. It is such a sad situation. I don't know what to say. I really don't. You look at these numbers. I mean, shout out to Caillou Kelly. Caillou, you've been catching a lot of heat because you're just not good. I mean, just not good right now. And it could be a lot of reasons, right? It may not be your fault, but unfortunately, you shine like a diamond in terms of the negative in the secondary. You're the lone man with a pick, though. Lone man with a pick. Isaiah Polamalu, non-existent. Not talking about Tyree, man. Lucky Fotu, Jonah Lau, Charles Snowden, Cody Lindenberg. Shout out to those Gophers. Minnesota Gophers. I don't know. It's just not anything worth talking about, guys. It's just nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Just nothing to talk about. I'm done. Coach's film room notes. What do you want to say? What do you want to talk about? I don't know. It's my coach's film room notes is exactly this. The guys didn't completely give up. They didn't completely give up. It's just we really don't have any players. We don't have any dogs. We don't have any players. This is not a shot at anybody. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the only one saying this. I don't think it's hard to see. I don't know. It's just what it is. It's what it is. I need to, man. I'm trying to keep everything right from crashing out in this piece, man. It's been horrible. But hey, it's a part of the game. It's just been a long part for way too long for us Raiders. And at some point, somebody's got to do something. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. I'm over it though. Coach's film room notes. Both of these teams are a long shot for anything. Like within the next 2 years or so. The Chargers have a much better foundation. Got to see how people come back from injury, those kind of things. But we are toast. And it will take several years for us to be a contender in terms of even just being consistent. as far as playoffs are concerned. We're not there yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're not even close. We're not even close. So that's all I got for y'all tonight. That's all I got for y'all tonight. I've been struggling to try to find anything positive out of this team. I just don't see it. All of the things that we need, like, and then the things we have, they're literally on their last legs. Like, Max has been in the league 8 years now, 7, 8 years. I mean, he's got another 3, 4. Like, I'm talking real solid, strong years left. Then what? Brock, before you know it, he'll be 5 years in the game. Will we have a chip by then? I have no idea. If I had to bet money on it, it'd be no. Absolutely not. So, I mean, we got a long road ahead of us. A long road ahead of us. I will be trying to say I'm not going to this Broncos game. Man, we are going to get absolutely blown away this Sunday at home in the Legion Stadium. I don't know. I have nothing to look forward to this weekend in terms of the Las Vegas Raiders. And I expect the same performance. If not worse. I mean, we're playing one of the best defenses in the league. So, I don't know what to tell y'all other than, hey, hang in there. Things have to get better at this point. There's no choice. You have no choice but for things to get better. So before I leave, though, I am going to check a couple of my channels. I'm going to check because nobody came in and let me know. So I am going to double check here and see if stuff is working as I expected. Let me see. X should be an easy one for me to find and see if I got it going, right? Got it going on. I think X was on though. Let me see. I don't know. I don't see X. Let me see. I don't see X. Do I see X? I don't see X. X says it's going, but I don't see X. So I'll have to leave that to y'all. I don't know why X isn't running. Let me see if Facebook is. I didn't think I saw Facebook. Why does it look like it's showing? Oh, that's one of my posts from last. Kick is the last one, ladies and gentlemen. Kick is the last one. Let me see if we got anything popping on Kick channel. Kick is live. Kick is live. Kick is live. Okay. So X is the only one I don't see. And Facebook. Interesting. X, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch. Last but not least, Twitch. Oops, wrong one. Twitch. Last one is Twitch, and we getting up out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show today. It's not really much we can do at this point. I am 11 minutes. Twitch. Yeah. How do you sign out of Twitch? Anybody know how to sign out of Twitch? Settings. Let me see. Switch. How do you sign out of Twitch? I don't even know how to sign out of Twitch, let alone sign into Twitch. So, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna pass on this one and see how it goes next week because I don't feel like being bothered with this. Yeah, I don't know how to sign out of Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch people. Hopefully we had someone there and they enjoyed the show. But with that being said, your boy Turf is out. Don't forget, tomorrow night, it's going to be a big one. We missed last week for the holidays, but to knock out Canvas with yours truly and Coach Angela. At least we know that TikTok is working. Shout out to TikTok. You know TikTok is working. But yeah. And we are good. We are done. We are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. So, Thursday, don't forget.
Decomposer, you been funny.
Ready for the night. Shit,